Hey Sagittarius, I'm laquannadivine, and what I'm going to do for you today is I'm here to bring forth your October spiritual guidance. If you're new to my channel, welcome. What I like to do here is give you guys tools to help you navigate the month smoothly, all right? I let you know what your energy is like. I also may pick up on energy around you, so keep that in mind as you're listening to this reading. Also, keep in mind as well that the messages that come forth are general messages. So only take the messages that resonate with you, okay? And if you would like a message that is more tailored to your personal needs, all information to book with me is in the description box. Before I move on, I do want to let you all know, for those of my subbies that like to follow the moon cycles, we do have the Aries full moon on October 13th, and then following that is the Scorpio new moon on October 27th. All right, you guys already know that during a full moon, it's a time of releasing the old, all right, and allowing the new to come in. And for a new moon, it's about setting new intentions. What is it that you wish to achieve for that particular moon cycle? And I do offer readings at a discounted price for $11.11 for those of you who are interested in seeing what's in store for you for those particular moon cycles. With all of that being said, let's go ahead and take a nice, beautiful, deep breath in. Before I get into the reading, I've already laid out a few of the cards for you all. Not all of them, but I just wanted to save some time, because sometimes when you're channeling, it can get a little long-winded. And I'm trying to keep my videos as short as possible, all right? And last time I had y'all almost to an hour, so I'm really trying to keep it keep it under. But I ain't in control of what comes forth, all right? I just channel the messages and just let you guys know what I hear, see, feel, and know, all right? So with that being said, let's take a lovely deep breath in on the count of 3. These messages are for my Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Cups. Heck, if you don't have no Sagittarius nowhere and the message resonate with you, boo, it's for you. So let's take a nice deep breath in on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3, and breathe. All right, I really feel like some of you need some quiet time, because with looking at the energy, okay, that is coming up for you, with my karma deck, let me show you guys the deck that I'm using here, okay? Because I've had this deck for a while and I've used it for my personal readings, but I have not yet used it for my general readings. But this is the Karma Cards by Monte Farber. And his system of how he breaks down the cards is that he breaks the cards down by the planets, the signs, and then the houses. And you put each card together and it forms a sentence. And when I was pre-shuffling for you guys to see what messages came out, these particular messages came out. And at the top of this deck, you have phrases that are written in red. And the phrases that are written in red are here to tell you what action would be beneficial for you to take this month, all right? And then at the bottom of these cards, you have phrases written in blue. And those phrases are for what would be a potential outcome for you. But since I am here to give you tools to help you stay on your highest spiritual path and to help you navigate the month of October more smoothly, we are going to go with the stuff at the top so that I can let you know what actions would be beneficial or what your energy is actually like. And just from the looks at it, for some of you, I feel like you are questioning What is my purpose in the world? What is my individual soul's calling? What did I come here to do? What did I come here to do for the sake of humanity? What did I come here to do that is going to help evolve my soul on a soul level? All right? And the way these cards are breaking down, they give you advice for your spiritual evolution. They give you advice for your mental evolution, and they also give you advice as far as your physical health or the physical world around you. And so the very first sentence, dear Sagittarius, is come on camera, come on, get clear for the Saggies, please. Be realistic about leadership for humanity's sake. So for my Sagittarius who are out there questioning and wondering, what is my place here in the world? Spirit is wanting you to be realistic about that. Have you been thinking outrageous things about your place here in the world? Okay? Have you been thinking about things that are so far off, so far-fetched, that Spirit is like, wait a minute. Let's bring it down to reality. What realistic goals or what realistic understandings do you have about leadership? What messages did you get as a child in reference to leadership or being a leader? Are you someone that feels that they are a leader? Or are you someone that feels like, man, I don't really feel like I have leadership qualities. I don't feel like I could be someone that's at the head of an organization. Because you do have the 11th house here. So you may find yourself thinking about, like, for instance, I get the sense that some of you will be presented with the opportunity to become a manager on your job. And you may be afraid of that. You may be like, wow, a manager? Like, I never thought I'd be a manager. How would I be in a leadership position? Okay, you may be questioning that. You may be questioning the fact if you want to even take the management position. All right? So whatever it is for you, dear Sag, and when it comes to what you think about leadership, Spirit wants you to just keep those ideas realistic, okay? Don't try to do more than what you know you can do. You know, if someone asks you to take the lead, if it's too much, let them know, look, that's too much for me. Sagittarius, anyway, Sagittarius can take on responsibility, but Sagittarius more so like to be free. Like, freedom to a Sagittarius is everything. Most Sagittarius don't like to just be sitting still in one place, all right? Sagittarius like to be on the go. They like to move freely, all right? So if this leadership position is not going to allow you to move freely like you would like to, then maybe that's something that you should take into consideration, dear Sag. But when it comes to leadership this month, Spirit just wants you to kind of review your ideas that you have when it comes to leadership. And make sure that those ideas that you have, or maybe some ideas that have been placed onto you as a child, just make sure that that lines up with reality. Okay? And then the second one we have is be concerned about the creativeness of your hopes and wishes. Okay, well, I kind of just touched on that. All right. You guys may need to bring in a more creative approach to certain things in your life. Now, what's funny is I just literally got finished doing the Aquarius reading. And the Aquarius advice was to bring creativity in. So some of you may very well be dealing with an Aquarius. And it would be very beneficial for you to get with that Aquarius, all right, and talk about these creative ways. Because the 11th house rules groups, group organizations. This is about getting together with your friends and you and your friends saying, hey, what can we do as a group of people to benefit the world? Mind you, I feel like for some of you, you are really wondering, what did I come here to do? All right. For some of you, your friends may provide that answer for you. You may be talking with your friends and they may say, look, man, you are such a good listener, man. I think maybe you should open up a place to where people could just come and vent to you and listen, and you just charge them, or whatever the case may be. Your friends play an important role in your life this month. If any of my Sagittarius are in organizations, these organizations are going to play an important role. Some of you may be on a dance team. Some of you may be working with in the technology field. Some of you may be amongst actors and actresses. Some of you may be inspiring magicians. All right, so it's really Spirit reminding you to not only use creativity, right? But Spirit says be concerned and be realistic. So Sagittarius, very optimistic sign, can sometimes set limits that are just too high, all right? That are not in alignment with reality. All right. Sometimes Sagittarius, you can shoot that arrow a little bit too far, and it may be something that you're not capable of accomplishing because the goal was just too far out there. All right. So you may be evaluating, you may be getting together with your friends to evaluate some of these plans that you have for yourself, your hopes and wishes. And you could be getting together with them to kind of bring it down, and they may allow you to see something from a different perspective. Like, wow, you know what? That was a little bit too much. Maybe I should just take this and do that and blah, 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 blah. That'll be more easier. So Spirit is reminding you to allow your friends to help you as well. And the last one, as far as your physical world goes, or maybe your physical health, let me see what this says first. Oh, okay. It says you must wait. You must wait before you can do what you want to and do it for the future. All right. So it may be some plans and goals, some hopes and wishes that you have, right? That's fine. These ideas may be amazing, right? But Spirit is letting you know right now that your ideas are amazing. But right now, currently, the world is not open. Maybe they may be too closed off. Or it may not be the time for the world to benefit from these ideas. You need to wait for divine timing, which reminds me of the Capricorn reading, because I had to tell them as well. Saturn came out. Saturn rules Capricorn. And Saturn deals with discipline, right? And as a Sagittarius, I'm sure that you are super duper excited about these plans, these goals, these hopes and wishes that you have for yourself, that you may want to hurry and get this stuff out there. But Spirit is saying, no, no, no. Now it's not the time. The world is not ready. You ever heard the expression, you're before your time, right? A lot of magicians have wonderful music just on point. But then they may go to someone who they know can put them on, and they be like, this music is amazing, but it's before your time. People are not going to understand this right now. People are not going to get it. This will benefit people for the future, all right? So, dear Sagittarius, what you may find yourself realizing about yourself, what you may discover about your soul's mission, about your individual soul's expression for the sake of humanity, what you want to do may be great. But Spirit is saying, now is not the time. You should spend this time kind of narrowing down certain things, kind of seeing, where you want to take things, right? And then this will allow you to get everything together, bring everything back down to reality, cut out certain things that need to be cut out. And then in the future, you'll be able to move forward. So right now, it's just about taking that time to tie up those loose ends. All right? Okay. So that is, that's some spiel right there. So a lot of you definitely are concerned with your soul's mission. And that's beautiful. So I went ahead and pulled from my Black Moon astrology cards. And you guys are the first sign that I have done that actually got 2 cards that came out. Now the first card is the 11th house. Here's your friends again. Here's the 11th house of friends. Here's that Aquarius energy showing up again. And remember, I told you all, if any of you are dealing with Aquarius or have any Aquarius friends, be sure to go watch their reading. And if you can get with them or call them up on a telephone or anything, you guys need to really be discussing things, all right? There's no telling what may come up in your discussion, and which will allow you to get those creative juices back down to reality. Because remember, it's not about you not having creativity. Your creativity is most certainly here. But just for some of you, it's just a little bit over the top. So Spirit is just like, okay, bring it back down to reality, okay? And evaluate some of the ideas that you have in reference to what leadership is, all right? Maybe you just had in mind you wanted to be the best of the best of the best, and you just had this goal that was just too high, and Spirit is like, look, I need you to bring that idea back down to reality, because I don't want you to end up disappointed because you didn't achieve this goal, but you knew that goal was too far out there anyway. All right. So an Aquarius may help you. All right. The 11th house deals with group organization. So let me go into that. All right. I'm going to go into my guidebook and give you guys more insight on the 11th house card. All right. And the 11th house card. Wait a minute. I thought I had it, I thought I had it on the page already for y'all. But that was not the case. Okay, but now I do have it on the page for y'all. And I'm using my astrology deck. But in the tarot, this is 3 of Cups. Alright, so this is celebration. Alright. So that's why I know that some of you are definitely dealing with an Aquarius, because their energy is all up in this reading, and the Leo energy too. So let me break down the key players here for y'all. All right. You got Capricorn energy around you. You have Leo energy, and that's here twice. All right. So that's really a statement here. And then you have an 11th house, which deals with Aquarius, and you have that here twice. And what is so funny is that Aquarius and Leo are opposite signs, right? They both represent, one represents children, home, and creativity, and the other one represents groups, group organizations, and your friends and things like that. But let me get into it for you all. 3 of Cups. So your energy is coming in very very expressive, very celebratory. All right, I feel like you guys are down to celebrate, ready. Like the energy around you is amazing. It's amazing energy. It's fun flowing energy, and that's why Spirit is just going to be asking you to be reminded to kind of like ground yourself. All right, you may need to do some grounding, like go outside barefoot, or do a few breathing exercises just to kind of calm you down from all of the excitement, all right? Because there's a lot of excitement around you. You could be going to parties, just like I told the Aquarius. You may be attending events where a lot of people are around and your energy is just high. Just because you're happy, just because you're joyous and things like that, just being happy and stuff. And Spirit is just reminding you to just kind of, wait a minute now. Wait a minute, Sag. Kind of bring it down a notch, all right? But this card showing up in a reading, it says when this card, and let me show you the card. When this card turns up in a reading, the focus is on friends, what groups you belong to, and who you associate with. To achieve your objectives, pulling your resources with those of others may be necessary. All right, remember I told you, you need to be coming together with some people this month. All right. There will be changes in your friendships and associations, or possibly you may be able to achieve an important goal or desire based upon who you know. Ding, ding, ding. What did I just tell you guys? I just told y'all that. This is getting together with these groups of organizations. These people are going to help you to better realize your plans, okay? Because like I said, Spirit wouldn't have never told you to be realistic about your hopes and wishes and your goals if for some of you this stuff was a little bit too far out there. So when you get with your friends or when you get with your family and share some things with them, they're going to allow you to be like, look, maybe you should do this, take this approach because this will help you. And then when you listen to the advice of your friends, this will eventually help you achieve the goals that you're trying to achieve, all right? So just remember that your friends are going to be highly important for you this month, dear Sagittarius. A friend, hold on. There will be changes in your friendships and associations, or possibly you may be able to achieve an important goal or desire based upon who you know. It represents a collective creativity. A friend may have the very information you need to further advance your cause and goal, or it could be through the friendship of lovers or spouses that will allow you to attain your dream. This means you are to hook up with the right people at the correct time. Now, it is all about the people you know and what organizations you associate with. Even though it's a fortuitous time to join a class, a club, a society, or a group, it is also important you be a standout. Right, okay? And remember, we have leadership here. Remember, all right? We have leadership here. All right? So, remember I told you guys to kind of go back in your mind. What impressions did your parents give you, or maybe your grandmother or someone, maybe a teacher? What impressions did they give you about leadership? All right? Because Spirit wants you to shine. Spirit wants you to take the lead, but be grounded in it. Don't be over the top, all right? Because you don't want to run any of your friends away being over the top. So you want to stand out in these groups. For some of you, you want to be able to stand out because some of these associations, these people that you're associated with, by you standing out, other people will notice your leadership and support your leadership qualities, okay? Versus being over the top and running people away, right? So if you just stand out in a humble way, then people are going to recognize and be like, you know what? I really think that Sagittarius would really benefit this company for such and such and such and such. And then there you go. Now you done got an opportunity to move up in your company. But remember, for some of you, you need to be realistic about that. Is this something that you know you can fulfill? Or is this too over the top for you? All right, so just keep that in mind. sometimes this card indicates the sudden appearance or disappearance of an old friend. So for some of you, you may have some friends coming back, or you may be losing some friendships this month. The 11th house is also the house of stepchildren or children who belong to your lover. Issues involving such children may arise. So definitely be on the lookout for that. For those of you who are in blended families where you have stepchildren or you have children that aren't your own but you help to take care of them, Spirit is already warning you to be on the lookout. It may be some conflict that arises in reference to these children. All right. And again, Aquarius had some of the same messages. Okay. Aquarius came in their emotions. So just keep in mind, if any of you are dealing with Aquarius, your Aquarius may be very emotional this month. All right. So I'm kind of giving you guys the game to let you know, don't take it personally when your Aquarius friend or your Aquarius girlfriend or your Aquarius boyfriend or your Aquarius husband or wife, for those of you who deal with Aquariuses, don't be surprised if they're a little emotional this month, all right? Because in my reading, their energy came in as the moon, aka Cancer, all right? And that deals with emotions. So for those of you who have stepchildren or you're raising children that are not biologically yours, just be aware of that, all right? The appearance of the 11th house card means the collective, those who support you as friends, but can sometimes indicate open enemies and rivals. So Sagittarius, I want you to be on the lookout too. All right. It may be some people that claim to be your friend, dear Sag, that really are not your friend. Okay. So I want y'all to be aware of these energies that are showing up for you this month. All right. It could just be a spirited competition between you and another. And that can also be the case, all right? This could just be healthy competition, okay? This is not the kind of competition that's done out of ego. But this could just be for the fun. Because remember, we got Leo energy here, all right? And Leo rules the 5th house. And that is about fun. So it may be some games that you're playing, some fun games to play. And you may be in competition, all right? It's just, for some of you, this is just about fun. For others of you, this is friends. That's people. They really enemies, but they acting like your friend. We call them frenemies. Yes, frenemies. Watch out for frenemies, okay? But in the end, what works out is what works out best for all. So it's not a good time to serve your needs only. It's a time to be a comrade and give consideration to friends, all right? So this whole entire month, this is about you getting together with your friends. Your friends can help you. You can help your friends. This is all about giving and receiving this month. All right. Let me go into the Leo card. I will. This is about your will. What are you willing into this reality, into this physical realm right now? So I already kind of gave you guys the spiel on Leo, but I'll go ahead and give you guys some extra spiel on Leo's too. Since Leo rules the 5th house, this card can indicate romance entering your life. It will be generous, open, and playful. It may be a connection where you will work together on an idea or possibly ventures with a vision that will create new things for the public to enjoy. Remember, the 5th house rules public too. So it may be, you guys may work for the public. You may have to do something to where you're in the public eye, and your friends, okay, can help you. Maybe you're like me. Maybe you have a YouTube channel. Maybe you need to grow your YouTube channel. Your friends could be helping you to grow your channel. All right. But friends, okay, it is a very important thing. We got friends and we got frenemies. All right. So be aware which one is which. Friends or frenemy. Okay. Also, the way you appear to others is important now. And this card indicates growth in both reputation and career. You may opt for a new look. If you are looking to change careers, something original or to do with the public will be likely. If a job emphasizes team players, you will soon be one of the leaders. See? So, Spirit just keeps confirming that my Saggies out there, you are definitely, okay, some of you are definitely going to be offered a leadership position on your job, maybe a business opportunity, within certain group organizations that you're involved with. But this is definitely you being presented with being able to take on a leadership role. And that's why Spirit continues to remind you about being realistic about leadership. All right. What else do we have here? It says, whatever is happening, you're at the center of it and will be an adventure. This might mean being a bit of a gypsy, traveling, going with the flow, and trusted in your ability to make it all work out. And it will. The pleasure principle and temptation to spend a lot of money may also factor in. You could take a gamble and win, but show caution. You may experience strange and exotic circumstances where you will have to play queen or king. Your routine could come to involve changing hats and doing many different things. Odd or eccentric individuals may come your way. So just watch out for. It may be weird people drawn to you. Okay? Some very strange, weird people. Okay? You might be at the grocery store and a guy, maybe a gothic guy, comes. Okay? Comes up to you. He may have septic piercings and stuff all over his face and just black clothes, chains and everything. And you're just trying to figure out what made him want to ask you what aisle the peanut butter on. So just be aware of that. I am here to give you tools, dear Sag, to help you navigate. So I want you guys to be aware of everything that may come forth, because these cards are showing a lot of activity for you, dear Sagittarius, okay? Odd or eccentric individuals may come your way, and if so, you may want to give them a chance, as they could help advance your cause. All right, so keep that in mind. Just because this person comes up to you, it may be a little weird, that don't mean just brush them off. All right, because just by you talking to this person, you don't know who this person knows. And remember, Spirit is already letting you know this month is about your connections, your friends, who you're around. All right, so definitely keep that in mind, dear Sagittarius. This is a time of being spontaneous and living in the moment, and a grand approach is necessary. It is time to part the clouds and let the sun shine through. Be playful, be bold, and end up a winner, because luck and light are on your side. All right now, Sagittarius. Okay, so not only is the Leo aspect showing a lot of romance, you guys may be meeting new partners. All right, your relationships with your spouse could be going to a whole nother level. They just could be showing you a lot of love, or you showing them a lot of love, but romance is definitely in the air here, dear Sagittarius. So I'm really loving your reading, Sagittarius. Actually, this is like one of the best readings I've had so far. Wow. This is good stuff, Sag. This is going to be an amazing month for you. Amazing. The main thing here is for you to just be realistic about the things that you are wanting to achieve. All right? Just don't set anything that is just so far out there. Spirit, what else do you have? What other messages do you have for the Sagittarius for the month of October? But lots and lots of opportunity. Take advantage of group organizations and the connections that you have. All right? And if anybody weird comes up to you, Spirit already told you what that is about. So don't be trying to like blow this person off or anything like that. Because this person, look here, oh my God, here we go. This is victory. Oh my God, Sagittarius. Sagittarius. Beautiful. Look at you showing up with this strength. Oh my God, Sag. Let me just show you, honey. And you slaying, you slaying these frenemies. First of all, let me show you your opportunities. 7 of Cups, baby. That's plenty of opportunities. I'm talking about this is opportunities for money making. This is opportunities for love. This is opportunities to change your career. This is opportunity after opportunity. This is having so many opportunities that you can't miss one. So I don't want to, no Sagittarius better not be in my comment section talking about they ain't got no opportunities and all this here. You have plenty of opportunities. Spirit already told you that you have plenty of opportunities. But don't you forget about the discipline that is needed for you to carry out these things. All right? Don't forget about your friends that are available to help you. Okay? You may end up finding a piece of furniture or something. You may be riding down your neighborhood on your way to work. And you find out that Susie made them done threw away their couch. Oh my gosh. That couch looks brand new. Man, I know where I could put that couch. I could put that couch somewhere. And then, dang, how I'm going to move this couch though? I need some friends to help me. I need to call a few of my people to help me. Let me call my friends and see if they'll be available to move this couch for me. All right? It may be you may be presented with an opportunity to go out and express your creativity. Maybe you write poetry. Maybe a friend of yours found out that in your city they have a poetry night. And you want to go, but you need somebody to watch your kids for you. You end up being able to call one of your other friends. They watch your kids so that you and your friend that found this poetry night can go and you can recite your poem. Like, I just want you to keep in mind that there's several opportunities here for you this month. And I don't want you guys to miss the opportunities that present themselves to you this month. So be on the lookout. Be aware. If anybody weird shows up, don't push them away, dear Sag. All right? Because this person may be the very glue to something that you need, all right? And then we got the 5 of Swords. And this 5 of Swords is about you slaying. Slaying. I'm talking about slaying anybody that got something to say about what you're trying to do. And remember, Spirit already told you it may be some friends that are leaving your life. Maybe you realize these friends don't even have your best interest. Maybe you find out they've been frenemies. Okay, they're your enemies on the low. They could be jealous of you. And this is you slaying them. Okay, this is you defeating them. This is even some of you defeating your own fears. Some of you may have some fears surrounding certain things. This is you slaying them fears, honey. All right. And look at you. Look at you, Sag. This is your energy. This is also Leo energy. So there's lots of Leo, Aquarius, and Sagittarius. Your energy showing up. So Aquarius could be your moon sign. Aquarius could be your rising sign. Leo could be your moon sign. Leo could be your rising sign. Maybe it's your Venus. I'm going to tell y'all like I told the Aquarius. You guys need to do your birth chart so you will know what energies are within you. Because when you watch my readings, they may be able to penetrate you a little bit more because you know that you have these certain energies. All right? All right? So I just want you guys to know that cafeastrology.com offers free birth charts. But you're definitely coming in with lots and lots of strength. Let me pull an oracle card to see what else. But there's definitely lots of opportunity for you this month to take the lead, dear Sag. And use your creativity. And contact the people you know you can contact. And it just looks like you have all the tools you need. Like the magician. The magician has all the tools they need. Music. Your connection to music is healing for yourself and others. Oh my God. Partying, music. Okay, you may even change up the type of music you listen to. And the background of my readings, I usually have jazz music, and actually I don't even know what happened. Why did my jazz music stop playing? Let me turn my jazz music back on. Okay? Sidebar. Let me give a sidebar real quick. My children were fussing and arguing one day in the car. And I said, you know what? I got something for them. Let me calm the atmosphere in this vehicle right now. So what I decided to do was, since I like to listen to jazz, I said, let me put this jazz on for these kids and see if they calm down. Because, see, I love to just experiment with different stuff just to see if it worked. So what I did was I put my jazz music on, and I just noticed that the fighting and the bickering began to come to a halt. And I said, oh my goodness, this jazz music really calmed my children down. So I'm steady riding. I don't hear not one of my children talking. I look in the back seat, y'all, and all them babies was back there knocked out sleep. All right. So this may be an approach that some of y'all can take with your children. Okay. I don't know if it's going to work on every child, but for my children, when I put that jazz music on, and of course, you know, when you're riding, that dew hitting them. All right. They basically already tired and they need to take their butts to sleep in the doggone way. But, you know, they just find a way to fight it and do everything else. And they rather just do what they can than just go to sleep. So I put on the jazz music and I look in the back seat. All of my children were asleep. So music is something that Spirit is letting you know is very beneficial for you this month. All right. You may decide, some of you may even attend a concert. A friend of yours may buy you a ticket to one of your favorite artists, and you get to go enjoy their music and see them live in concert. Okay, it may be music that brings you together with a few organizations. Maybe some of you are inspiring singers and rappers and things like that. You may bring people together because you do music. All right. Some of your children may play in a band. They may play an instrument. It looks like he's playing the violin. Some of your children may play the violin. Maybe you know how to play the violin. Maybe you played the flute in high school. Maybe you played the clarinet. But music is something else that is going to factor in. You may be attending parties and really love the music that they play. You may hear a song, okay, that reminds you of a friend. But music definitely comes into play this month for you, dear Sagittarius. Let's see. What other messages? Ooh. Whoa. Okay, Spirit. What else do we have? Here we go. We got authority. See? I guarantee you, dear Sagittarius, that there's going to be a situation this month and you're just going to have to take the lead. All right. So don't look for no one else to do it. Okay. You may find yourself in a particular situation as to where you're wondering like, dang, why ain't nobody do such and such and such and such? Like they know these people need this or that, or they know that we need this on the job or blah, blah, blah. But guess what? Spirit is like, how about you take the lead in doing that? Because by your boss seeing you take the lead and no one else did it, they're really going to look at you as a valuable employee on their job. They're going to say, wow, Ronnie really took the lead this month. Oh, wow, Jessica really took the lead this month. I'm thinking about giving her a raise. And then next thing you know, you're getting a raise on the job. And then you're able to really party hardy. So definitely just walk in your authority, take the lead when it's need, and be realistic about your ideas about leadership, okay? And then we got the porcupine. So this is about freeing yourself of guilt and shame. And remember, Spirit already told you about those friends that are really frenemies. some of them may try to say some stuff about you, right? They may try to bring up something you did in the past that had you feeling guilty and things like that. It may even be a spouse that may try to bring up this stuff that you did in the past and you felt guilty about it. But Spirit is telling you, don't allow anyone to make you feel guilty. Don't you allow yourself to feel guilty. Remember your innocence in this situation if it was something that you kind of end up being a pawn or playing a part in a situation where you weren't really a willing participant. You kind of was an unknowing participant, and you may be feeling some type of guilt or shame in reference to this particular situation. Spirit is like, nah. Free yourself from that, all right? Free yourself of guilt and shame, all right? So if any of that comes up for you this month, free yourself from it. Let's go into my love deck and pull so I can let you guys go, because I'm almost to 50 minutes. And I know I said I'm going to try to keep you guys' reading short. But Spirit, what other information do you have for the Sagittarius when it comes to love for the month of October 2019? What is going on? Finances and career. This could be the one. And you deserve love. All right. So, I'm not surprised to see the finances and career card come out, because we pretty much have been talking about you taking the lead in some way, shape, or form in your life this month. So, therefore, all right, it may be some arguments about money this month. It may be something coming up about, oh, how about you get a second job? How about you do this and that? So, just be aware of that, dear Sagittarius, all right? Others of you are dealing with someone that you feel like this person is the one for you. And this actually is someone that, okay, I get what you're saying. This could be the one represents someone who already is dealing with someone, but has kind of the doubt that, maybe this person isn't the one. But this is Spirit's way of letting you know that you don't have to search anymore, all right? Because you've already met the person that is beneficial for your soul's growth, all right? See, we always have these wants in a relationship. It's always, oh, I want my spouse to do this and be like this and have that and blah 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 and blah blah blah. But Spirit gives us what we need for our soul's progression, for our soul evolution, all right? And so therefore, the very people, all these friends and these group organizations and things that you're associated with. Remember when I first started this reading, I began to talk about some of you wondering, what is your highest calling? What is your soul's calling? Well, a lot of you are around certain people, okay, and are dating and married and involved with certain people for the very evolution of your soul. Some of these people you spent a lifetime with before. And there are certain lessons and things that need to be learned in this particular lifetime for your soul's growth, all right? So those of you who are questioning, those of you who are with someone and you're questioning, is this the one? That is the one, all right? And if some of my Saggies have been out there feeling like they don't deserve love, here is your sign, because you do deserve love, all right? And you may be having a romantic dinner, because remember, romance came up too. So you may be playing some jazz music or maybe some little R&B slow grooves for you and your boo. So just definitely be open this month, all right? All right? If you and your boo end up arguing, you might have to let them get their space. Play one of their favorite songs and bring them in your living room and slow dance with them. It'll change their whole, they'll be like, oh my gosh, he never did this. He never wanted to slow dance. This is so romantic, oh my gosh. And then it turns into a whole nother rendezvous. So I'm just, hey, I said I'm here to give you tools to help you navigate. I told you I'm here to let you know what I see. And this is what I see for you, dear Sagittarius, which is for the most part very beautiful and will really help you to get more in alignment with your soul's mission. All right, for those Sagittarius that resonate with this message. I thank you guys so much for your love and your support. Thank you for your love donations. Thank you for everyone that reaches out for personal readings. It is greatly appreciated. I just want to tell you all peace, love, and light. And I'll catch you guys next month for your November spiritual guidance. Mwah.